So Destiny 2 is not that far away now. We've had May the 18th gameplay reveal, E3 and a whole host of footage and drip-fed information since we first found out about the sequel. We've tried to combine everything we know into a collection of videos to get everyone right up to date as we approach the game's release. So let's start by talking about story. After the first game's much criticised mix of lacklustre in-game narrative and interesting but awkward to access grimoire, the team at Bungie have really made a big deal over how they're going to incorporate the story into Destiny 2. Throughout Destiny 1, the Guardians were powered by the Traveller's Light, a huge mysterious sphere that hovers just above the Earth. Destiny 2 opens with the Cabal, an alien enemy race deploying a shield that cuts the Guardians off from the Traveller's Light and destroys the tower, the headquarters of the Vanguard and the Guardians. Our quest will be to reclaim our power, reunite the Vanguard who have dispersed throughout the system, and ultimately defeat Ghaul, who leads the Cabal assault against us.
Everything you're doing on every destination is about getting more powerful, and it's about getting the band back together. The Vanguard have been scattered, and as a player it's your job to go out to these mysterious destinations and gather them back together. And everywhere you go, it's about growing more powerful and learning how to go back and take back your home from Ghaul.
So how do Bungie propose to improve the game's narrative? Well, Grimoire is now gone in favour of new in-game activities that will work alongside the public events and patrols. In a Forbes interview, Bungie's world lead, Steve Cotton, was asked if Grimoire would play a role, and the answer was pretty clear. He said, "The answer to that question is no, and the reason it's no is because we want to put the lore in the game. We want people to be able to find the lore. All the story is told through the adventures, it's told through the characters in the world, it's told through the campaign, and it's told through scannables you find throughout the world."
Red Legion, you will take no more from us!
We've also learned since that adventures will act as side missions designed to populate those open world maps. According to project lead Mark Noseworthy, adventures will be 10 to 15 minute long missions with narrative, dialogue, new mechanics, as well as those NPCs to help unlock the lore of that area.
These same characters are also going to mark your map with mysterious locations to discover. These we call lost sectors. When you descend into these dungeons, you're going to find a cache of treasure and a boss that holds the key. Yeah.
So confirmed so far, we know there's a new campaign, new strikes, public events, adventures, lost sectors, and a raid, all tied to the new narrative in some way. Through a Kotaku interview, we've recently also been made aware of a new weekly activity called Flashpoints, which game director Luke Smith explains as a featured destination that offers up special monsters and treasure maps for us to find. In the same interview, he also talks about silent events, similar to the event which occurred on Skywatch in Destiny 1, that saw a large group of opposing enemy forces suddenly attacking each other, ending in a powerful foe emerging for us to kill. With all that in mind, it seems Bungie have made a big effort to flesh out the patrol mode, so it's good that all these new activities are part of the new director that allows you to go between modes and planets without going back to orbit. There's also a new map tracking system to guide you to your next task or public event. The main locations, however, are gone. In their place are 3 new planets, Nessus, Io and Titan, with an Earth location named European Dead Zone that essentially replaces the Cosmodrome from Destiny 1. The Dead Zone is stated to be twice as large as any zone they've made before, and is home to a location named The Farm, which is potentially a brand new social space.
Today, I'm happy to say that in Destiny 2, clans are coming into the game.
Okay, clans aren't exactly a new feature, but in Destiny 2 they'll see some much needed integration. Previously we've had to leave the game to make our clans over on Bungie.net in a slightly convoluted add request system that would allow you to link your account and have a clan tag show in game. However, in Destiny 2 clans are a bit easier to form and much more useful as a function. You'll be able to look for them in game, send and receive invites and add a level of customization.
When you're looking for the clans, you kind of get to see their motto, you get to see their name, you get to see that awesome clan banner there, and you kind of get a sense of who they are before you say, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna go play with these guys.
Perhaps one of the most interesting additions to clans is that they'll now have their very own level system. Whilst each member is completing activities, they'll also be building the level of the clan. This in turn will lead to clan-wide rewards for each and every player who's part of it. Judging by this screenshot, these ranks will eventually reset, but there's nothing confirmed on that just yet. This also leads us to another feature announced at the reveal. Guided Games is essentially Bungie's way of incorporating matchmaking into the game instead of forcing us out to LFG websites and apps. Bungie have always said that adding basic matchmaking to endgame activities would negate the experience, and they're probably right. However, Guided Games is how they aim to bridge that gap by allowing individual players to hop into other clans, with the aim of making the matchmaking experience on a more difficult mode a bit more palatable.
Guided Games doesn't require any commitment. You can just have that really great experience, and then you can part ways. But our hope is, if you have a blast in that activity, maybe you'll make some friends and join the clan.
However, Luke Smith confirmed in another Kotaku E3 interview that Guided Games will not be available for hard mode raids. As for the exact parts of the game it covers, we'll have to wait and see. So that brings us to the end of the video. You'll find more Destination Destiny content here on the NGB YouTube channel and the website, as well as links and sources used for this video in the description. Thanks so much for watching, please comment, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.